Welcome back to another episode here of the Top 5 Seed Series. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I have 5 kind of starter seeds that I think anybody would be able to start a new world with. Now, this video was recorded in Minecraft Java Edition 26.1.2, whatever the newest version is, okay? Whatever the newest version is right now, that's what we're recording in. I just can't get used to this new naming scheme, okay? Just cut me some slack. But terrain generation should work in Bedrock, but keep in mind the features, they won't be there. Completely different generation, I know, it's annoying. But with all the information out of the way, I think we can get on to seed number 1, so enjoy the video. Seed number 1 is gonna spawn you inside of a village. And then just a couple hundred blocks away, you're actually gonna have another village, but this one has a blacksmith, and then the one directly beside it, it also has a blacksmith, giving you a really cool double blacksmith right off the bat, but that's not even the only village. Giving you a really cool double blacksmith right off the bat, but these aren't the only villages. Because just in behind that village, you have this tiny village. Now, don't get me wrong, it's small. It's not that useful, but it did spawn upside of a mountain, which makes it look pretty cool. And then the opposite direction from your spawn point, you're gonna find even more villages. And literally all of this can be found inside of a giant plains biome. So if you are a new player and the giant mountains and everything seem to worry you, this is a beautiful place to start. Coming in at seed number 2, I think you have one of the easiest starts ever, having 2 villages right off your spawn point. Well, your first village may not be that large, right? There's not many houses in it, it's kind of boring. It does actually have a blacksmith, meaning you're gonna get some decent loot right off the bat. And village number 2 doesn't have a blacksmith, but it makes up for it by having a few more houses, and being so close, you could think of it as one mega village. And then hidden in the water behind your spawn point, you're gonna have a giant ruined portal for easy nether access, and these things actually have some really good loot in them, so it is useful to have right off your spawn point. For those of you who care too, there is another village a couple hundred blocks away, so if the first 2 weren't enough, there is this small one that can help you out a little bit more. And then to finish it all off, hiding behind your spawn point, there's actually a pillager outpost, so if a little bit of technical Minecraft was what you wanted to do, you could definitely use this to build a little raid farm super close to spawn. And then the more you explore, the more you're gonna find. There's another ruined portal here, there's a ruined portal in your swamp, all giving you amazing loot for starter game stuff. So this seed could be one of the best starter seeds that you're gonna find today. Now, coming in at seed number 3, you're gonna have this really cool village island seed, where your spawn point is literally directly beside this village that has spawned on top of a really cool cliff biome. Now, don't get me wrong, the mainland is super close. You could swim this no problem, so I didn't really classify this as a survival island, but it is an island nonetheless. And to make things even weirder, you're gonna have this weird ocean ruins that have spawned super far away from the ocean. Like, it's not even a beach biome or anything. It's just in the plains sitting here, giving you a really weird kind of glitched feature, I guess you'd call it. Did I just stutter on feature? And to make it even cooler, you do have this really cool ruined portal directly beside your village, and these things have some really underrated loot in them. And then just a couple hundred blocks away from your village, you do have an ocean monument, but these feel more late game and very specific for if you even want them. Now, coming in at seed number 4, you're gonna get this seed that gives Survival Island a whole new meaning. And this seed was actually found by my friend AKirby80, and it has a single tree on this island that's actually like a couple hundred blocks up in the air. And I mean, the entire island is actually up a couple hundred blocks in the air, so if you fall off this island, it's actually gonna be difficult to get back up. And with it being a single tree, it is kind of a true Survival Island challenge. You have a single tree and an island, but this one just adds elements to it that I don't think I would be ready for. And to make it even better, the mainland is thousands, well, maybe not thousands. The mainland is at least 28 chunks away from your spawn point, because I have a 32 render distance right now and I can just barely load it in, so it is a good distance away. But other than that, things get pretty basic. It's a really cool survival island seed. I guess there is a shipwreck over here, or everywhere. They're kind of oh, there's an ocean monument over there too if you care about it, but like, if you leave, it's gonna be so difficult to get back up. You're gonna have to make a crappy staircase. It's just a really cool island. And I could picture some really cool entrances to bring you up to your base through a water elevator. It's given like Evil Lair vibes. I actually really like it. Seed number 5 is going to be the ultimate starter seed that anybody could use to start the game, because you spawn in this really simple plains biome, and I mean this plains biome is absolutely massive and absolutely loaded with features. Kind of like this village over here that's actually only a couple hundred blocks away from your spawn, but it is going to give you a double blacksmith village. It's perfect for starter loot. You wander over, you get food, you get loot, you get items. You're literally playing Minecraft at that point. And in the same biome, you can get to the nether because you have this ruined portal over here, and it may not be complete, but the loot in these things really underrated. And if you're feeling brave, just on the outside of your plains biome, you have this pillager outpost on the side of a mountain, so it has a really cool view on it, but I mean, it's kind of dangerous to get here. And then in the opposite direction of your spawn point, you're gonna have another village with another blacksmith, but this one has the coolest— why is this loading so slow? Load quicker. Okay, now that it listened, you have this really cool building location where you can set up your first mega base or just turn this into a giant village and have the villagers already there. And to make it even better, there's even more villages all within your giant plains biome, so you're not gonna have to worry about the crazy terrain generation if you really don't want to. You have a perfectly flat plains. And that actually brings us to the end of today's video. Now, normally anyone who wasn't dedicated to the channel has probably clicked away by now, so thank you guys so much for actually making it this far. And if you guys didn't know, you guys probably noticed that my videos have been so far and few in between, and it's actually because I started making daily shorts. But I really enjoy that. Trust me, I'm loving making daily shorts, but I'm starting to miss making long form videos for you guys. So if you guys like this style, I tried to slow it down. I tried to do a little bit more of my short style. That's a lot quicker than this, to be honest with you, but I tried to make it more cinematic, more slowed down, and more almost let's play styled, kind of like my old content. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you really did enjoy, be sure to hit the like button, because if you did that, it feeds the algorithm monster that tells YouTube this channel is worth pushing. So thank you guys so much. And the ones I've been here for so long, I really do appreciate it, and I will be making a lot more videos soon. So stick around, enjoy, and I hope you guys liked the video.